The European Union is looking to work directly with the country's private sector after the board of the Sustainable Business for Uganda agreed to implement part of the roadmap focusing on improving skills development and easing access to finance.
We have decided to specialize on the skills development area so that our people are field ready for work and dignified work. We have also decided on access to finance. We have discussed quite substantively the possibilities of accessing finance, especially with our young people.
In the agenda is the availability of about 22 billion shillings for work readiness program, whose aim is to facilitate training of young graduates to be employed by domestic and European companies doing business in Uganda.
What European Union is actually going to do is going to be in a special way that it will focus more on the young graduates. When we discuss with employers, a number of them indicated that a number of young people come out of university and they are not ready to work. Why? Because a number of young people get into a job, but they don't have the capacity to fit into that particular job. They can't speak, they can't express themselves, they can't network, they cannot share, they cannot take responsibilities, and that is why a number of them cannot even grow when they are at work.
Meanwhile, the European Union has made its intention clear on how it wants to relate with Uganda going forward. So what is the European Union Games Plan exactly?
So we are creating a number of instruments which will underpin the cooperation we want to establish, even stronger cooperation we want to establish for the next 5 to 7 years. And this is the discussion we are having with the government about the programming of our future relationships with Uganda, the relationship between the European Union and Uganda. And I can tell you there will be a huge scope and a huge component which will be dedicated to support the private sector. The private sector, not the Ugandan private sector, the Ugandan and the European private sector.
Ismail Ladu, NTV Business.